Living in a big city may give us a bustling city life, but Porasville offers a different city lifestyle, a free-spirited and a whimsical one. A city influenced by nature, a safe space for those who love to be surrounded by scenery and sights. Just like any other city, Porasville started as a small city. Our growth is reflected in the nature and layout of Porasville. The oldest town of the city shows our history and culture, a place filled with a natural landscape where you can relax after a long day in the city. Everyone will surely feel elated just by taking a walk here, seeing the green trees and blooming flowers. As the city is growing, Porras will develop the city's three phases of development, focus on infrastructure developments, enhancing the city's competitiveness in the global market through developing a central business district, and lastly, on enhancing the city's culture and tourism industry by developing the tourist attraction and branding by partnering with prominent people such as GTS, Girls on Top, and Chris. Porasville is a city that allows people to experience both city life and a countryside life. And so we invite and heartily welcome you to experience our beautiful city, Porasville.
Double W.
Double W.
You know, I definitely think there's something in the water. These streets, they're not perpendicular, sort of orthogonal. People with different identities, all colors, drifting. The city gives life and is given life. All these different worlds coexisting. This idea of uniting people with their passion, their creativity, it's all here. Art, place, location, people, dreams. These elements are what gives birth to brands. The uniform, gloomy yet intrinsically different style of the West is what made all black. The radical and grandiose style of the East inspired Alpha East. Both are different, both born in Sea Haven. All this made possible by Sea Haven's Global City Development Plan. The first phase targeted the development of Sea Haven's transportation systems. In this phase, the subway system was created, bus routes were increased, and free public transport policies were implemented. These developments led to higher levels of education, employment, and utility services within the city, thereby improving the mobility and interconnectivity of Sea Haven's citizens. The second phase targeted Sea Haven's commercial and financial services sector. Sea Haven Central Business District, Bonifacio Global City, was created and city policies were enhanced to allow for the entry of multinational corporations and specialized service firms. These developments have caused an agglomeration of firms in the East Side Center, leading to a sharp increase in the city's land value. The third and last phase targeted the city's cultural and tourism sectors. The Jose Enrique Airport was established to open up Sea Haven to the rest of the world. Tourism zones, the Sea Haven Grand Mall, the Jose Enrique Stadium, the Sea Haven Expo Center, the Sea Haven Eye, and Haven District were created to attract and cater to visitors from around the world. Through Phase 3, Sea Haven's cultural and tourism industries were boosted, cementing the city's status as a must-see destination for individuals across the globe. A city that cultivates passion, nurtures creativity, and welcomes people from all walks of life. There are no limits to what you can do in Sea Haven.
I am Rad City's mayor, and I welcome you passionately. Lead a life of passion in this city, in Rad City.
Red City is known for a lot of things. It's a city of sea and wood, and people love that about our city. Although Red City is a beautiful, gorgeous haven, what this place is more known for is that it is the city of passion. The city's culture welcomes all kinds of passionate people, no exceptions.
The thing I really took into account while planning this city was that for its people to have the easiest access to its most beautiful part. This city is just so beautiful, and as a city engineer, I didn't want that to go to waste. No, the beautiful wood in this red city, exquisite. Can't find it anywhere else.
We're passionate about the college games.
Our college varsity football team's mascot is literally a passion fruit. We're passionate about the food.
They say our restaurant is rat infested. I say we're passionately inspired by Ratatouille.
Here we have a special appearance who have visited our gorgeous city a couple of times already. Let us all welcome Tyler C.
I love coming back in this beautiful, gorgeous red city, and I always wanted to. Mayor Ella has given me an award as the Single of the Year in 2016.
This is the place for you. A place to call home for your burning, fiery, passionate heart.
Lead a life of passion in this city, in Red City.
Gonolotche City is perhaps one of the darkest shaded gems in the British royal family's crown jewels. Today, the city enjoys a globalized status, composing 15% of the world's multinational corporations and foreign direct investments. It is the 12th biggest stock exchange market, facilitated by Asia's largest banks and specialized business firms. Rewinding Father Time's hand, however, this Visayan polity turned Spanish, then British colony, had experienced heinous crimes against humanity for decades. Yet, once a hidden outpost housing colonial officials' most illicit affairs, the former colony had ousted their British rulers in one of the most underdocumented violent uprisings in history.
Since independence, the city has undergone 3 phases of development to recover and compete with the world's rapidly changing environment. The first phase focused on developing the early stages of the city through zoning, road constructions, and industrial projects, which helped the city stabilize its core system. Developing Gonolotche began outside the previous colonial center. The second phase operated on resource and production by building trade ports via air and water and zoning areas for the flow of commerce. This initiated its first step in achieving a more globalized network. The third phase prioritized the official inauguration of the city's branding through the support of its entertainment industry. This step established Gonolotche's cultural identity as a global city.
Gonolotche embodies its branding as a leading global city, competitive while being environmentally, historically, and culturally conscious, and maintaining its temperate features for healthy city life. Here in Gonolotche, you will surely embark on an adventure in the echoes, the history, and the mystery of a former colony turned global city. Book a flight now.
Big tech is the term used to refer to the biggest technology companies which perform activities that are meant to intensify communication and advance social media and marketing. These activities are essential to global cities as they link the state to the rest of the world. The flow of information through these technologies generates knowledge. It enables global cities to operate at an unprecedented speed. The future of global cities under this era of big tech would be a society that generates financial prosperity, growth, and interconnectedness.
Here we are strong in our business cluster, boosting the outside connection and tourism. We also envision our city to have fast and reliable transportation systems. We put together ICT clusters in the main parts of the city to put higher land value and businesses. Offices and commercial districts are merged at the heart of Lisbon City to create a greater flow of money and agglomeration. The city incentivizes highly concentrated and agglomerated areas in the city, both low and high density residential areas with smart houses. We also put up international and metropolitan airports, harbors, and train stations. These are built for access for the tourists and for transportation of our exported goods. Concerning the security of the people, an agency of surveillance department, along with the local law enforcement agencies, have been put together to ensure protection and safety of the people. And of course, they are also in accordance with our strict guidance of our local constitutional act.
New world, new identity. As cities become overcrowded and strain the housing system, people seek opportunities to the center for employment and growth, a better tax-based system, and not to mention, to gain prestige.